Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie, and this will be a reading for Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Now, keep in mind, if you are completely new to tarot, not every reading is going to resonate with you, and definitely not one of these where it's for like a huge portion of the population. You'll know that it's not your reading if it sounds like the reader's wrong, or like maybe this story is a little different than yours. Just disregard those readings. They're not for you. Check me out again, though. Maybe the next one will be yours. We're also going to disregard gender. I'm going to pull cards like King, Queen, Emperor, and Empress. The sex or gender really just is irrelevant. Those cards describe a personality, so you'll definitely know who we're talking about. This will be a general collective reading, so we're not pulling out anything specific. I'll let the oracle lead the way. I'll clarify with the tarot, and I'll grab some advice at the end. If you do like how I read, consider subscribing to the channel. It will notify you every time I post, and of course, I would appreciate that greatly. I do also offer a membership. If you're interested in that, you can click the join button below to look at the perks. And I do offer private personals to my members. If you are interested in a free one-question detailed reading, all the information to get that is on my community tab, or where it says post now. You can check that out. Now, because these readings are so general and collective, you can go ahead and flip it, twist it, reverse it, take it however it resonates for you. What am I missing here? Okay. Okay. So the main energy is the Three of Cups. We have Grudge Holder. Reconnect. Secrets lurk in the captive shadows deep in the woods. Depression. Experiencing mood elevation and or lowering. Having deep feelings of guilt, hopelessness, or numbness. Self-compassion. I nurture my spirit with gentle compassion. I love my talents and giftings. I am safe and loved. And you are very close to achieving your goal. Give us Moon. The overall energy is the Six of Wands. We have Judgment, the Five of Swords in the reverse, the Ace of Wands in the reverse. The Eight of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Page of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, the Empress. Libra, Taurus. There's some type of success and abundance in your life right now. There's something that is really working out for you. The interesting thing here is what it has taken to get where you are. So this Three of Cups in this deck, of course, is abundance, but the Three of Cups, of course, is also a celebration, right? What's interesting is that I think that there is a specific person in your life who really holds a grudge. I don't know how else to put that. It's sort of, but you only see it in your times of happiness or success. Like when something good is happening for you, that's when you'll see this person all of a sudden get out of character. This is really interesting because whoever this person is, I feel like, they've been in competition with you for a long time. This could be like a friend, a lover, a family member, but I'm getting big on family members. I'm getting for somebody, it's definitely like a sister or a brother, like an actual sibling who's always been in competition here. But the thing here with you is that I feel like, you experience depression in some kind of way. And there's something about this person's energy that can bring that on. You know what I mean? It's like, there's something about being around this person makes you feel less than. I feel like they have a way of doing that. Like they project their dark qualities onto you. So I do feel like this person is coming back around and they're trying to like reconcile from some type of argument or fight that y'all could have had. But I think you're not giving it any energy here. You may feel like maybe it's you who's holding a grudge. You know what I mean? Maybe it's you here that's holding a grudge. Like, nah, whatever was said or done in the past, that shit has been said and done, and I'm not saying anything else. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not fighting with you. We're not working this shit out. Like, just straight up, you're not going to get anything from me. I feel like it's really, truly best to just not allow this person into your life. There is just so much drama surrounding them, and I feel like they really don't consider you. And that's where this self-compassion card comes in. This is a person that you feel like you have to have boundaries with, or maybe you tried to set boundaries with this person and they even tried to push past that. And so the level of disrespect is unreal to you and you're just not dealing with the shit anymore. And I can understand, like, especially if you do like have like problems with depression, to have someone around like this can be so hard, because it's like, here you are succeeding or winning in life and they have something to fucking say. Every time you're happy, they wanted to, that's done. You're not allowed to be happy, The thing with this is, and why I feel like this is like a sibling or like a really good friend or something, is that most people would not consider a partner who's done this to them repeatedly, And in fact, I feel like for some of you, the problem is that you do have a partner. Some of you, that is the success, I'm kind of getting somebody has like a sibling. It's feeling more sibling, but you can take it however. I'm just going to use sibling as an example. That's what I'm trying to say here. So say I have this sister. Okay? And maybe this person has some type of mental health issue. And so they're generally not very happy in life. They're just like miserable all of the time. They hold a grudge towards everyone and everything is everybody else's fault and the world is just happening to them and they're just a big baby victim to it all. Despite the fact that they're aggressive and rude and they cut people down and they're constantly competing and fighting. So this would be a person that is depressing to have around. Every time that you're fucking happy, they want to cut it down. But they don't understand the reason that they're not happy in life is because they're so fucking busy paying attention to what everybody else is doing that they don't actually have a life. I feel like this is a person who doesn't like to see you grow and evolve and change, because somehow it puts them further down because they're not doing that. Like, I think this person has no passion or motivation in life. They're just like not actually doing something with their life. They just want to sit on a fucking throne staring down at everybody else and like supervising everyone else's life while they actually don't do anything for themselves. I think this person is just too opinionated. the word I'm going to use is insufferable. You know, this could be like a person when you get around them, all they want to do is talk about everybody else and all the other shit that everybody else is doing. They're, you know, like they'll never tell you about their part in it. There's just something really messy here to the point where I feel like you had to completely detach. Now they are trying to reach out, and they're going to reach out in a really weird way. It could be because you detached. Now they're hitting you up like you're a piece of shit. Oh, you're just going to not talk to me? I'm your family, you know, blah. It's just like somebody who really knows how to play off of your guilt. But I really feel like this person starts problems in your life. And this is why I'm getting sibling, because most of the time, you know, it's like siblings and best friends, they kind of play these roles, you know? That sometimes your biggest fucking enemy is your own sibling. You know what I mean? Like, I have had people come to me and talk to me about their siblings' business that I had no business knowing. And I stopped talking to that motherfucker that day. Because if you will tell everybody and they mama what your flesh and blood has going on in there, you will definitely do that to me. Ain't no fucking loyalty. And I think that's who this person is. They like to talk about what everybody else is doing, so nobody ever brings up the fact that they're not doing anything except sitting around causing fucking problems for everybody. And I do. I think that anybody who's involved with this person has fucking problems when it comes to them, you know? And some of you, it's deep. You know, this is like an actual miserable bitch that would do anything to stop it. You know, this is your sister that nobody would even fuck with. You know what I mean? So they don't have no kids. They're not married. So they try to start problems with you and your partner, and they call CPS. You know, I'm getting somebody who's like nefarious like that. It's not like some, you know, regular sibling rivalry. This is some, how the fuck am I even related to you again? Like, how do we share a common gene type of energy, you know? Anyway, yeah, you can expect them to be reaching out. And the reason is they know something good is happening for you here. So I think that this person has their own way. Even if you've kind of cut them off or you're not talking to them, they have their own way of watching you and knowing what's going on in your life. With the Empress, for some of you, and I don't usually bring this up in readings, some of you are pregnant. Some of you are about to, you know, have like the first grandchild or something. And this is your older sibling. And this shit ain't going, it's drama for no reason when somebody should be happy for you. You know, they just can't not make it about themselves. And I think that's the fucking problem here, is that this person ain't never not made everything about them. Okay, so we have the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands. And that's all it is. Somebody here is either like getting married, or they are getting pregnant, or they finally graduated high school or college, which is something the sibling just didn't do, or they got the job that they've always wanted. There's just somebody who's not even supposed to be in competition with you, that is supposed to, by default, support you more than anyone else. That is your biggest fucking enemy. And you ain't dealing with it. That's the problem. The biggest problem with this person is you are not dealing with it. They're not about to be a part of your life. This would be like, I'm sorry, but I feel like somebody here is disowning a best friend or like a family member. And it's feeling sibling. I'm not getting like parent or anything, even though the Empress could mean that. I feel like the Empress is signifying you here, as it's the only card outside of these messy page energies. So to me, you know, this is a sibling. Either, you know, like somebody who's older than you but acts a lot younger than you, somebody who never really grew up or matured, somebody that just isn't where most people would be at in life at their age or stage. You know, there's just something with this person, and I feel like they want to attack everything that you've built or grown. They just, you know, and I think it's because they feel left behind. And I think like either by society or by like family standard. So like you may not understand, like it may seem like this person's always hating on, maybe you do understand. Air signs ain't stupid. They've been thought about it. But, this person, they feel almost like betrayed by the universe. Like, like their life just, I think, is like at a standstill, and all they have is everyone else to compare to. And they're very unhappy with where they are. The problem is they don't see themselves as the reason as to why they are where they are. That's the biggest problem. Like, I feel like they really blame other people, like their shadow is crazy. But like, they just cannot be happy for you. I'm kind of getting this somebody that's just been like jealous of you your whole life. So, whatever. I think somebody is about to disown someone, or they already have, and this person just didn't even get it yet. Like, they haven't even caught the memo that, like, they've been disowned. Like, this could be a person who's so fucking delusional that they're not even recognizing that everybody already has cut them off. They don't hear from anybody. Just because you're on the internet being a creep doesn't mean anybody's telling you their business, or that you're watching. You're watching to find out. So there's a difference here. But the truth about this person is, I think they're quite sensitive to the world because they feel like life is just happening to them. Like, they just keep getting fucked raw by life. They're just not in control of anything. What's the advice here? This is messy. I don't know why I'm laughing, because it's really not funny, but I feel like you would laugh at this person too. It's like, it's just that, I want to say condescending and like aggressive for nothing. And then they can't even be happy for themselves. This would be like if my sister came and told me that she was pregnant, but like I've been trying to have a baby and I don't get pregnant, instead of me being like, this is fucking awesome, I'm about to have a niece or a nephew, or, whatever. I make it about me, like, oh, that's what you need, another fucking kid. Yeah. Or nobody even told them, but all of a sudden they're hitting you up, talking to you about your life business, and it's like, oh, so you stalking me. You all the way weird, bro. I don't know, I feel like somebody is like just weirded out by this person's energy. They don't understand it. And I am kind of getting that. Yeah. I was going to say, maybe they're a little mentally ill and the Eight of Swords popped out. With the self-compassion card, I feel like that's what it's saying here is, you need to have compassion for yourself and go ahead and just step back, because, I don't think any like real changes happening in this person. They just like to create blockages for other people. This person's feeling stuck in life, and like an outsider, they're not fitting into society or something. So don't take anything that they are saying to you personally, because believe me, they're trying to say some shit to make you feel it personally. But the truth is, they're just not happy where they are. And they never will be, because they can't even see blessings when they're in front of them. All right, I'll see you guys soon.